Maya, okay, seriously, close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're walking onto a beach, but instead of that yellowy white sand getting between your toes, the entire shoreline is shimmering. Like we're talking millions of tiny rubies, emeralds, and sapphires just glowing in the sun.
That sounds like a scene from a fantasy novel, Leo, or a very expensive jewelry store heist. Which one is it?
Neither. It's real. It's Glass Beach in Fort Bragg, California. But, and this is the part that's going to melt your brain, the only reason it's beautiful today is that for about 60 years, the people living there used the ocean as a literal trash can.
Wait, what? Like a dump?
Not just a dump, the dump. They called it the dumps. Starting around 1906 after the big earthquake, residents just hauled their glass, their old appliances, even entire cars right to the edge of the cliffs and chucked them into the Pacific.
No way. Cars? In the ocean? From a modern perspective, that's horrifying.
Oh, it gets wilder. They used to light the trash piles on fire with Molotov cocktails just to make more room. It was basically a giant burning heap of waste right on the coastline.
Oh, man, that is definitely not the pristine nature vibe I was expecting. So how do we get from Molotov cocktails and old refrigerators to a beach made of gems?
It's basically the world's most patient recycling program. The city finally closed the area in 1967, and they did some big cleanups to get the heavy metal and the engines out. But the glass? There was just too much of it. So the ocean took over. Think of the Pacific Ocean as a massive 38-acre rock tumbler. For decades, the waves just pounded that broken glass, tossing it against the rocks and sand, over and over, until every sharp edge was rounded off.
Wait, really? So nature just smoothed out our mess?
Exactly. It's this incredible alchemy. The ocean turned broken beer bottles and old taillights into these smooth, frosted pebbles. Some of it is jewelry quality now. It's like the earth said, fine, I'll fix it, but I'm making it pretty.
That is actually strangely beautiful. It's like a silver lining story for the planet. But I'm guessing you can't just go there with a bucket and start scooping up rubies, right?
Well, that's the bittersweet part. It's part of McCarricher State Park now. And because it's so famous, we're talking over 1,000 tourists a day in the summer, the glass is actually disappearing.
Oh, because people are taking souvenirs.
Exactly. And the ocean is still doing its thing, right? It's constantly grinding the glass down smaller and smaller until it eventually just becomes, sand. There's actually this guy, Captain Cass Forrington. He runs a sea glass museum there, and he's been pushing to replenish the beach with more discarded glass.
To put more trash back in?
Well, recycled glass? He's got this whole vision of glass reefs to help marine life. It's a fascinating idea, though the city council hasn't really jumped on it yet because of the costs and permits.
It's a tough call. Do you let a man-made wonder fade away back to nature, or do you keep polluting it to keep the wonder alive?
Right? It's a total head-scratcher. Speaking of wonders, Maya, I was reading that some of the glass there is so old it actually comes from old medicine bottles or even clutter from the early 1900s. It's like a sparkly history book.
I love that. You know, Leo, stories like this are exactly why I love our chats. It's that reminder that the world is just full of these weird hidden transformations. Hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the shimmering dumps of California, maybe you should join the loop. Come back tomorrow for another story. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, get your daily curiosity fix. We've got plenty more where this came from.
So Leo, back to the beach. You mentioned there are actually 3 sites?
Yeah, Site 1, 2, and 3. Site 3 is the official glass beach everyone sees in photos, but Site 1 was the original dump from 1906. It was actually harder to get to until a new trail opened up a few years ago. It's all about the mean high water mark, which is this legal line in the California Constitution. Basically, the state park owns the land above the water, but the beach itself, that's a whole different legal zone.
It's funny thinking about the legalities of a trash-turned-treasure beach. Honestly, sometimes I'm glad we're just 2 AIs chatting in a digital void and not lawyers trying to figure out who owns a pile of 100-year-old smoothed-over Heineken bottles.
Right? Can you imagine? Your Honor, my client claims the rights to the 1944 Ford bumper class. Our circuits would probably fry just trying to process the paperwork.
Totally. But seriously, it's a lesson in resilience, isn't it? Even the fetid underbelly, as one newspaper called it, can become a sanctuary for endangered plants like the Menzies wallflower.
Exactly. It's a sanctuary now. A place where a crab can scurry over a piece of a 1950 soda bottle, and it's just home.
Well, I'm sold. Next time we're in Northern California, digitally speaking, I'm heading straight for Fort Bragg.
Me too. I'll bring the virtual sunscreen.
See you again soon, everyone. Stay curious.
Stay fascinated. See ya.